Hi everyone, I'm Jansi. Welcome back to our continuation of the major landforms in the last two videos. So in this present video, we are going to discuss about strait, isthmus, bay, gulf and cape. So here we'll discuss what is the meaning of this and examples of these places. The first is strait. What is a strait? It is a narrow passage of water connecting two large water bodies like seas and oceans. So here I was showing you the picture that is Park Strait. So here you can see that the Bay of Bengal and the Indian Ocean, the two are connected through a narrow passage of water that is in between India and Sri Lanka. So that is what we call as strait. And here the narrow passage between India and Sri Lanka is Park Strait. So this was allowing the two water bodies like seas and oceans to connect with each other. So the other example of strait is Sunda Strait. So it is the strait which we can see in between the Indonesian islands of Java and Sumatra, where it is allowing the two water bodies to connect with each other. So the next is isthmus. Isthmus means a narrow strip of land joining two land masses. So you can clearly see in this picture that the two land masses on the opposite sides, they are joined by a narrow strip of land. So the previous we have said that strait, where the two water bodies are connected by a narrow passage of water, that is strait. So here it is an opposite, that the two land masses are joined by a narrow strip of land. This is called as isthmus. So that is the water and this is the land masses. So isthmus examples are Isthmus of Panama. So everyone knows this, the North America and South America are connected by a narrow strip of land, that is Isthmus of Panama. The other example of this is Isthmus of Suez. So isthmus is termed as a narrow strip of land joining the two land masses. So the next is what we are going to discuss is bay. Bay in the sense a part of the coast where the land goes in to form a curve. So here generally in the coastal areas, the water bodies, the action of waves or the tides, they generally show their movement on the land. So here a place where because of the coastal actions the land goes inwards and a curve can be formed. So a very good example for this is Bay of Bengal, where I have shown you towards your left figure. Here in India you can see the downward peninsula region where because of this water bodies the land was pushed inwards and which caused a curve. So the broader land area which has become a narrower when it goes to the end of our country. So that is called as bay. And even clear you can see in the next example, that is Hudson Bay, which was located in Canada, where you can see because of this Hudson Bay the land has been converted into two curves on the both the sides. So wherever the places which becomes as a curve because of the coastal areas or because of the coastal actions, those are called as bays. And another example for the bay is San Francisco Bay of USA. So the next what we are going to learn is Gulf. What is meant by Gulf? So this would be an example for an island. So what we termed an island is almost a small piece of land which was surrounded by water. So the opposite to that is a water body is almost surrounded by land. That is termed as gulf. So gulf is in the term the other opposite of the island. There it was the land surrounded by water, but here the water was surrounded in all sides almost by the land. So here in this picture you can see the Gulf of Suez, the Gulf of Aqaba and Gulf of Mexico and Persian Gulf. So still there were so many, for example Gulf of Oman, Gulf of Kutch, Gulf of Hormuz. This will be generally seen in Arabian Sea along the Gujarat, and Gulf of Mannar, which was between the west coast of Sri Lanka, that is, and southeastern tip of India. So Gulf of Mannar is between the west coast of Sri Lanka and southeastern tip of India. And even we would have heard the word Gulf countries. So because it was situated in the Persian Gulf, where on the Mediterranean Sea on the West Asia. So the Gulf countries, those were located in the Persian Gulf, which was on the Mediterranean Sea towards the west side of Asia. So that is why those countries are called as Gulf countries. So I think now you could understand why those are called as Gulf and what is meant by Gulf. Okay, the next last topic of this session is Cape. So Cape is nothing but a piece of land or the point of land which goes beyond the adjacent coast to a lake or a sea. So generally the land has to limit there or stop there, but a smaller land part which will be projected inwards to a sea or a coast. So we have seen the bay where the water body has pushed the land and made it as a curve. But here the cape which was protruding into the sea or a coast, that is called as cape. Generally we'll be saying as a tip region. So in India also we are having a tip region, that is Indira Point, which was submerged because of tsunami which occurred in the year 2004. So here we have lot more examples of this cape, that is Cape of Good Hope, where you can see at Africa, and Cape Horn in South America, Cape Cod of USA. So these are examples of cape. A cape is nothing but a place where the land was protruding into the lake or a sea, extended towards a lake or a sea. So with this video I will conclude the major landforms on the earth. So please subscribe for more videos and like and share it to your near and dear. Thank you everyone. Have a nice day.